Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Julian Santos, former college athlete. I played offensive line at Duke University from 2016 to 2020. And I'm going to be doing some film review today, just talking about some of the biggest pressures and some of the biggest mishaps and mistakes that were made in the Super Bowl. So I just see a lot of people giving some very bad film study technique. And it honestly is just one of those things where it just makes it tough for especially offensive linemen to understand how to run the game, how to play the game. So I'm going to try to give as much clarity as I can. 42, head up over the center. 53, over here, a little bit outside of the tackle. Biggest mismatch right here, though. 87, Pro Bowler, Hall of Famer, Travis Kelce. You should not be putting a tight end against one-on-one against DN, right? This guy's a quick guy. But he's gonna beat Travis Kelce every single time in pass pro. That's a given. And when he does make impact, he has to make sure that he's almost doing like a reach and then release if he wants to get out of this. Because if he doesn't and he just tries to take a quick hit and then shuck, because it looks like it's gonna be a screen. If he takes a quick hit and then shucks, it's not gonna be enough time for Mahomes. So we're gonna watch this right here. Kelce's looking inside right now. He's trying to see when the snap count is, and the tackle has to give him the insight. Yo. I'm not there with you, right? So you want to get beat outside as long as you can. Laid off the ball. He's already passed him at his hip. Mahomes has no time. This is a long developing play. Point of contact right here. Man on man, man on man. 52 center. He knows that this guy's running back. He's trying to see if there's any pressure coming so he can help out, clear house. And honestly, 63 or 65, he should push him off if he can, and try to move this pocket a little bit over to that backer. 52 probably has to stay here stronger, and just know this looks a little bit like a slide protection, but 52, he's trying to be a hero. He's trying to get back and make that play, but it's too late. Then we got this guy left in the open. Boom. Sack. Travis Kelce gets off the ball a little bit quicker, gives a little bit more of a quick punch on that outside shoulder. This guy doesn't come straight off. He's not free. And then Mahomes has a little bit more time to get the screen there. And this is a slide protection. You can see because everybody goes left. He's alone, right? This is a tough block for this tight end to make every single time. 66 might have wanted to get a little bit more hands-on here, but he did a good job. He keeps his front foot up, right? And he tries to power down, but he lets that foot back a little bit right there. He needs to fully punch, fully engage right here, and press as much as he can. But the biggest issue, he doesn't have a center here anymore. So right now, 65 is doing a good job. He's trying to find some work. He can tell that this block is going out. He's trying to clear this out for him right now. He's trying to help a brother out. Boom. Right? And then you got a guy flattened just like that. If that kept clean, that's what you want to see. Everybody else does their best, does their job. Not bad. 42 right here. 4 down linemen, 2 backers. So this is probably the worst thing that the Chiefs did early in the game is they try to put Travis Kelce on this guy. They put him one-on-one against this guy, and then they try to give Pacheco a little bit of help. He's just going to be able to get a chip. He's not going to be able to do much. If you look at the yardage of these 2 backers, they're probably already keying that there may be some type of stunt or some type of delayed stunt just because of this linebacker's level. 66 is trying to do a good job watching 42 here. He checks, sees it not coming, gets his eyes back out. That's actually really good by him. 65, again, he sees it. He knows that this guy might come. Boom right there. Feels no pressure there. He tries to clear house, tries to clear out that pocket, give Mahomes a little bit of room to step up. And with this, Mahomes does have to step up here. This is his hot route. He's trying to get it over there. He's trying to look back inside. It's too late. Made hand-to-hand contact. Flies off. Hands too high, right? But also, I would say 62, look at his eyes, right? Where are his eyes going? His eyes are going outside, okay? If he gets his eyes in a little bit more here on this breastplate, he's looking out a little bit too much. He should be able to get this hunkered down and be able to handle this a little bit better, knowing that he has help coming from 66. He's aiming his hips this way. It's going to be tough as hell for him to push fully down and crash this block down, right? Hips facing this way. He's ultimately trying to go against himself, right? Boom. Easy blow up from that DN. 66 can't do anything. It is what it is. Let's see 65. Clearing house. Clearing house, looking for work. Don't do this, 65. I heard this plenty of times when I played. Don't turn around and don't fucking stand there. Because look, this guy's fucking getting ran up on. Look. Ooh, that doesn't look good. He's getting crunched. Right, you got to be careful. Got to be careful there. 74, good crash down. Really good crash down. He knows that this guard's probably leaving. This guard must have some type of contain here. Right? 74, good. Driving his feet. Good. Getting him out of the pocket. Boom, 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 boom. This ball should be gone. But again, this comes back to the point of contact. This guy doesn't know the snap count. He's going to be late every single time. Biggest thing is he's looking way too far inside. He really just needs to be going off this tackle. The tackle is the biggest thing that matters. Travis Kelce right here. Hands are way too wide. Pacheco sees it. Pacheco's ready to give him a chip, right? If his hands were a little bit cleaner, he'd be able to get there, right? Pacheco's going a little bit too outside right here. The biggest thing that this running back can do is think about hitting this chip right here on this shoulder. Aims a little too wide. Guy ends up splitting us. Two guys on one. He's free. And then boom. This guy's super wide though. Look at this tackle's stance, man. If he gets bum rushed, this guy bowls him, he's taking him down. He doesn't have to get there that quick, right? He's trying to beat this guy to the contact point, which is fine. But if you're going to try to beat him, you got to get a little bit more leverage, and we want this more out, less back, right? Ooh, right there, boom. And you'll see how strong this guy is. Right long arm, just pushing him into the pocket, okay? Let's look at 65. 65, a little bit wide on the hands. Let's see his feet. He takes like a planning step just so he can get moving. Boom, right? Get those hands a little tighter. It'll be a little bit cleaner. Okay. So, boom, he's gone. He sees. He needs to get his eyes back now. Boom, right? And then he helps 65, clears house. Mahomes comes up. He can fucking get out of there. 66, good. He needs to pass this off a little bit better, though. There is a little bit too much of this wide hand placement, and that's just making it tough because these guys are coming down like bats out of hell, man. They're just getting into everybody's chest. Next thing you know, Mahomes is on the ground. Good job by 62. Great. That's actually an amazing job by 62. He sees this. Travis Kelce's giving him a little bit of chip. He knows he has a little bit of time. See, even there, right? These blocks are so soft from Travis, though. Travis needs to hit this dude, right? He needs to give a good chip right here. That's not bad, but it's not enough to slow this guy down. This guy's coming like a bat out of hell. But 62 does a great job. He knows he has a second. If this is a late stunt, he knows he has to take this over. He takes it over, boom. And he just, yep. If that pocket was clean, that's not getting taken right there. Mahomes is standing up. Ooh, kind of a mix of 43. Really 42 because he fell out. But one, eyes should be here. Looking up to 32. Great eyes by that guard right there. 77 knows he has 95. Tackle. Knows he has to keep his eyes here and be ready for anybody coming on the outside. This is a great part of the scheme where Saquon, he looks like he's going to give a chip, just to slow 56 down a little bit. He's not going to be hitting him. Let's see 68. Ooh, God, man. 68 is strong, bro. Really good player. Look, and he's calling it out saying, hey, 32. 32 here is our guy. We got to watch out for him. Let's see where his eyes go. 68 checks inside real quick, sees he's not coming. Immediately gets his hand there. Karate chop. The moment he hits that long arm, you crank down on that arm right there. Don't give him that long arm, but great job replacing his hands, getting his hands in there, holding him off. 69 does a good job. He understands that he's alone right now. This is the toughest block for this play, right? He crashes down a little bit, not oversetting, but he's getting inside leverage. That way this guy can't just beat him inside. The fastest way to beat a guy is to beat him inside, right? Trying to replace his hands. Good. That's really good work, actually. Could make his pocket a little bit cleaner, give him a little bit more time, but you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure 77 plays tackle too. I think this is like one of his first games playing guard. Center clearing house, getting eyes on 95, chasing that back. Not much he can do. Probably should stick with it a little bit longer if possible, but it is what it is. And as you guys can see, most of these sacks, we're back on the Chiefs. Most of these sacks that they're getting are not even from stunts. This is just one-on-one, pretty much just men getting beat. They know this is a pass play. I don't know what the down and distance is, but look at 74. That stance, bro. And he seems like he's powerful out of it, but this is way too tight. There's nobody in their right mind that can manage to stay strong right there. Boom. And he's high. Good job. He kind of swipes some of those hands and rises that up. Actually really good. Great job by 65 having that strong arm right here. 52 doesn't feel anybody there, so he knows he doesn't take anything over. And if this guy jumps, the good old-fashioned quote, if he jumps, put him in the fucking dirt. Okay, 66 takes that warranted step, that inside step, just trying to make sure he can't get beat inside. But the thing is, if you get too wide here, look, it's kind of hard for you to get there. This is a great technique. Not a lot of guys know this. This is called it's almost like a jump set, like a double jump set. Lift both your feet, you kind of re-jump and sink your butt under, and then you can block that guy. You get a lot more firmness right there. And you see, boom, yep, boom, ooh, he's good at it. Hunker this down a little bit more, put a little bit more pressure on the inside, just trying to hold this off. It's really not that bad, but looks worse than it is. I would say too, just for 52's sake, probably wouldn't clear that fast. That's a little quick. And the thing is, we can't be stepping back too much because right now, if he's right there, keeps a little bit of pressure on that pocket, makes it so that Mahomes doesn't have to have a guy right in his face. 62, good placement. Biggest thing is I think 62 knows the back's coming through here. But again, this is a tendency of 62. He needs to work on this a little bit more, right? He gives that inside foot, right, and turns his hips, right? And then all this guy has to do is push straight into him to collapse his pocket. This guy doesn't make the impact, but if we look at it, where's the pressure coming from? This side. 42 right now. These backers are not on the same plane. These guys are watching out for some type of stunt. The tight end's here, so he has to get out there. You can even see in his alignment. He's already turned his hips. He's opened up his hips a little too much. Turns his hips are facing the sideline. He can't crash down right now. You see him trying to get that reestablishing jump set. Boom, right there. But at that point, you're already into the pocket. So honestly, 66 right here, if you're gonna do this set, look at this. This is a true jump set. He steps up into the line, tries to get his hands on him. You need to get on him a little quicker. There's not too many tells to show that this is going to be a late stunt. So if he just gets on him a little bit more, just actually straps up on him immediately before he gets going, he'd be able to hold his pocket a little bit more. Pacheco Pacheco! This is how running backs have to be cracking those dudes. Look, it slows him down. If 65 was on there a little bit more clean and didn't turn his hips, right, could press that down. Oh my God, man. Pacheco fucking bucks him a little bit. He takes a little bit of a hit too, but that's a fucking 280-pound DN. You can see he's like, oh shit. Every single time, guys. Look at his stance. He has a hand from Pacheco. Honestly, he should be trying to take this back over because he has that chip. He feels it here. He feels the pressure, and he tries to get back. But 65 is looking at the end zone. Oh, snap, bro. Hey, don't knock out the ref. 42. Ooh, 42 with an actual rusher this time. Linebacker pressure. And they're smart about this. They keyed this up. They said, yo, when 77 turns around, get on that edge. He's gonna make him tough for him to look. So look, he's trying to get his eyes out. He's actually there quick. Damn, 77 was a beast, bro. He's good. He's really good. Like I said, this guy hasn't played guard that much. Johnson, good job, man. Right here, Johnson does a great job. Amazing head placement, right? He needs to just either dump this guy right here, right? Just dump him. Or he just needs to drive him up a little bit more. But this is perfect. This is where you want to be. Inside out leverage, but he turns his hips. Look where his hips are going. Boom. Right? And then it's kind of hard to push and crash back on a guy that's quicker than you. I will say the star here is 77. Great job by him knowing who he has to get. They probably already have it keyed in. 4 down linemen. This is the mic. They know they have these 4 guys and they have this mic, right? So instead of him losing his eyes, he doesn't see him there. He knows he has to get out, take the next man up. 90, boom, right? Holding him down. That's a good job. Good job by 51, and he ain't coming. He tired. He ain't coming. Like 69 doing a pretty good job holding that pocket. And look, strong arm in this guy. He has that inside leverage, kicks that foot back, gets that jump set, holding him. Just lifting that guy up. He's trying to take his leverage so he's not pushing into him. Lifting him up a little bit right there. Boom. Let's look at 68, man. 68 knows what he's doing, man. Look, he knows he's getting beat outside leverage. What's he going to do? He's going to ride him up, throw his ass out the club. That last push right there. Get out the club. I'd be careful, though, because I know where that hand placement is. That's right in his collar. Just be careful of that. That ref didn't call it. They didn't care. At a certain point, as a tackle, it's okay to turn your hips when you're here, right? So this is really what he should have done. He should have felt that guy kind of peeling back a little bit, 65, and said, "Oh snap! I gotta get back inside." Right? Chiefs, they were getting torn up, bro. They realized pretty early, though, the good thing that the Chiefs did do is they stopped putting Travis Kelce one-on-one. That was the worst thing they could have done in the beginning of the game. You don't want to put your star tight end on a guy that's going to be jamming him all game. 4 down, 42 right here. He went outside a little too wide, but he does a good job. He doesn't just leave him. He makes sure he passes it down, right? Knowing that sweat is going to be on this guy. He feels it, and then he gets back out. Great job. Great job by the tight ends right here. Awesome job by 62. Here the center, and he crashes on this guy's hip right there. If he hits right there, that's all his balance. It's 66, too wide, brother. A little tighter on that step, and you have a little bit more leverage to jam him down because he keeps giving up this front step. Boom, right? And he's praying, he's holding on for dear life. Great job by 65 to start off. Good. He knows he can't get beat inside. He takes that step down. Boom. Staying there. Hands get ripped off, latches right back on. Get the hand inside, though. See right here, this really comes down to the point of attack between the center and the guard. This guard has to hold it down a little bit more. This initial pop, too, this is a common bull rush by guys. They do that initial pop, and then they just try to fight. Boom! Good. And you can see, look at his jump step. Boom. See? Right now, he has leverage. He just did that pop step that I was talking about. Boom. Right now, he knows he has leverage. He's actually feeling strong here. You might think, why would jumping back give you strength? It just rebalances your leverage. Boom. Leverage gained again. Perfectly fine. I mean, it is what it is. And that's what you hate to see. You don't want to see 2 guys on your star quarterback, man. Especially hitting his arm. So overall, guys, I mean, the Chiefs, they did play a good game. They tried their best. I think they were out-schemed, outmanned. And at the end of the day, there's not much you can do when guys are coming free and you start off early in the game and you guys are just getting beat. This is my first film review. Please leave your comments, your ideas, anything you'd like to point out to. So most of all, thank you guys for watching. Plenty more film review to go through. I'll probably go through some of the top sack leaders from this year, and I'll just break down the film and say, hey, who's a beast, who's not, and who gets it done. Appreciate you guys for watching. Please send this to any linemen you see. Make sure you let them know, hey, free coaching online. Subscribe, like, follow, all those good things. Appreciate you guys. Till next time.